Okay, so what if you could build a seriously powerful, totally automated way to find new business leads, but it costs you nothing in monthly fees, and get this, it keeps all of your data completely private? Well, today we are breaking down exactly how to build that. We're talking about an AI digital gap analyzer that runs right on your own desktop. Look, if you're trying to grow a business, you know the drill, right? You're paying for one tool to scrape for leads, then another subscription for an AI writer, and probably a third one to automate everything. Those costs just stack up, and all your sensitive data, yeah, it's just sitting on somebody else's servers. And that really brings us to the fundamental difference here. On the left, you've got the standard cloud model, the endless recurring fees and all the questions about data privacy. But on the right, that's the local first model we're diving into. It's a one-time setup, it runs completely privately on your machine, and it delivers these incredibly specific insights without the risk or the cost. So what is the solution? It's the AI Digital Gap Analyzer. I want you to think of it like your own personal automated business auditor, just working silently for you in the background right on your own computer. This quote really just says it all, doesn't it? We're going way beyond just finding a list of names and emails. This is a system that literally identifies a prospect's specific business weakness, what we're going to call their digital gap. And then it crafts a personalized message to address that exact problem. And it does it all automatically and completely offline. So, what's the secret sauce here? What makes this all possible? Well, it's something called a local large language model, or LLM for short. By using a free tool called Ollama, you can download and run these incredibly powerful AI models, like Llama 3.1, directly on your own computer. This is the key, the absolute key, to the privacy guarantee. No data ever has to leave your machine. Okay, so how does this private auditor actually work? Let's pop the hood and really break this automation down step by step so you can see exactly how it goes from just a simple search to a ready-to-send email. The whole thing flows through these 5 core stages. First, it does a smart search for businesses in whatever niche you're targeting. Then, it performs a deep audit on their websites. Next, and this is the cool part, it uses that local AI we just talked about to analyze the data, it drafts a tailored email, and finally, it saves everything neatly for you to review. All right, let's see what this looks like inside NN. That's the open source tool that's really powering this whole workflow. Step 1, the search, is what kicks everything off. Using a service called the Serper API, you just tell the system what you're looking for. Dentists in New York or real estate agents in Dubai, and boom, it automatically pulls a list of prospects for you to analyze. From there, the automation moves right into the audit stage. It goes through and systematically visits every single website on that list, scraping its content and its code. But it's not just grabbing random text. It's looking for something very specific, a digital gap. Think of this as an actionable weakness, a missing feature or a poor optimization that you can actually offer a solution for. And now we get to the brain of the whole operation, the analyze step. All of that scraped data gets fed directly into your local Llama 3.1 model. The AI then sifts through everything, pinpoints the single biggest pain point, and writes a completely personalized outreach email, all without a single byte of data ever leaving your computer. It's pretty amazing. The last step in this workflow is to just save the results. The system takes the business name, the specific digital gap it found, and that email it just wrote, and logs it all super neatly into a Google Sheet. It even has this robust error handling built in. So if a website is down, it doesn't crash the whole process. It just logs the failure and moves right on to the next one. So we've got this incredibly powerful workflow humming along, but the real game changer here isn't just the tech, it's the financial model. So let's talk about the cost. So if you were to try and build this same setup using the usual cloud-based tools, you'd easily be paying over $100 a month. I mean, you've got your lead scraper, your AI subscription like ChatGPT Plus, and then your automation platform. It adds up fast. And the monthly recurring cost for the AI Digital Gap Analyzer? It's zero. Zilch. Because the core pieces, NNN for your desktop, Ollama, and the AI models themselves are all free to run locally. Your only real cost is just the one-time effort to set it up. So let's just recap the advantages here, because they are huge. You get zero-cost access to state-of-the-art AI. You get enterprise-grade privacy, so your data stays your data. You get a set-it-and-forget-it automation that just runs for you. And you get that smart error handling, so a broken website never means you lose a lead. Okay, so we've seen how it works. We know why it's so incredibly cost effective. But what's the actual tangible output? Let's take a look at what this system actually produces for you. And here it is. This is the payoff. The final result is a simple Google Sheet that just automatically fills up with new leads. And for each and every business, you have its name, the specific pain point the AI found, and a complete personalized email drafted and sitting there ready for you to review and send. So, what kinds of digital gaps are we talking about here? Well, for a dental clinic, the AI might spot that they don't have an online booking system. For a real estate agent, maybe it's the lack of virtual tours. For a restaurant, it could be that they're relying way too much on those expensive third-party delivery apps. The AI is trained to spot these specific, high-value opportunities that you can then pitch a solution for. All right, let's just boil this all down to the key takeaways. Number one, you can absolutely automate lead generation without a crushing monthly bill. Number two, running AI locally gives you unbelievable analytical power with total 100% privacy. And finally, this entire incredible system can run right on your own machine using free tools like NN and Llama. You know, this really changes the game for consultants, for agencies, really for anyone in business development. And it leaves us with this fascinating question. With tools like this becoming so accessible, what if your next huge competitive advantage isn't out there in the cloud somewhere, but it's already sitting right there on your own hard drive, just waiting for you to unlock it?